week, like he's been dominating the regatta. So he definitely got what he deserved from this week. It's incredible to see. What a great rider.
He puts so much into this. He's so professional. It's so easy to forget that he's still only 17 years old. And no one works harder for moments like this than Max Mader. He's so dedicated. And he will be going to the Olympic Games as the clear favourite in the men's competition, as the reigning world champion. And there, a big hug with his coach, Johnny Dolence. And for Riccardo Pianozzi going into the day with the blue bib, he will take the silver medal. And Valentin Bontas will take the bronze medal. So he goes one better than his previous record. Valentin Bontas was 4th last year. He gets onto the podium for the first time in a world championship. And Riccardo Pianozzi, I think he's got onto the podium before. I think maybe he got 3rd at the Worlds a few years back. But this is his best performance. And so we've got 2 extremely young riders in 1st and 2nd. And Valentin, well, no one's old in this game, are they?
Yeah. Absolutely amazing performance from Riccardo as well. I mean, with such a solid week, he truly deserves this silver medal. And yeah, he's so young as well. Like how incredible. And yeah, just right before the Olympics, that must give them a big confidence boost to get into it with with a winning mindset.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to Max Mader. We will take a quick break. We'll be back to you shortly for the start of the women's final.
Meet the R1 V4, our highest performance Olympic and IKA registered racing machine.
Three minutes to the start of the women's final, and so we've got three French riders in the women's final, and the only non-French rider is Great Britain's Ellie Aldridge. So, can Great Britain win the World Championship? Can Ellie Aldridge beat those 3 French riders who also took the podium at the recent European Championships in Spain? Lauriane Nelot winning the gold, Jessie Campman taking the silver, and Poema Newland taking the bronze. So these girls have got form. The French riders are going to be very hard to beat, but Ellie Aldridge is going to be doing her level best to do that. She's finished 2nd in the World Championships, yet to win a world title. Well, now is her moment and opportunity.
Yeah, but she's an extremely solid rider. I mean, like, she's always at the top, no matter what, no matter the conditions. So she absolutely has a chance at this world title. But, I mean, the French riders are very hard to beat as well. So we'll see. We were just talking about this yesterday, weren't we, about, like, the 3 French girls being so strong and always at the top.
And how many of these 3 French riders are actually local to here?
So I believe Poema is definitely local, and Lauriane as well. I think the 3 of them actually. I mean, for sure they know this place like very, very, very well, because they must be training here a lot. It's such a beautiful place to train, and with such good conditions all year long. So,
and water quality, the nature of the water changes from venue to venue as well, and all those small details really matter on boards like this. So I don't know if that gives any kind of local advantage in terms of the feel of the board through this particular type of water. Tactically, I think it's fairly straightforward today, isn't it? I think everyone has seen that the left-hand side is paying. So I don't think there's too many secrets or surprises in store in that sense. But I just wonder if there is any marginal advantage through this being your training ground, because you literally know the water better, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, for sure, knowing the place really, really well helps, because it gives you a lot of confidence. You've been there many times, and you know that the water and the board setup is perfect. So we're seeing a port starter. That would be Ellie Aldridge and the 3 French riders on starboard. Let's see, are they gonna? Is Ellie gonna be able to cross in front, or is she gonna have to cross them right behind?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if she goes for the in front.
Yeah.
That would be brave. I mean, I'm not
Very brave.
not to say it couldn't happen in a 5 seconds time. We're about to find out, but I'm quite surprised that Ellie Aldridge is going for the port tack approach here. We haven't really seen the right hand side of the racetrack work for anybody else so far, but off she goes. So Great Britain going out to the right and 3 French riders going out to the left, and that's Lauriane Nolot at the bottom of our picture. And then just to windward of her, I would say, with
Poema.
slightly better starts, Poema Newland and Jessie Campman. But Lauriane Nolot going fast and low right now. It's a clear start, so we have got a clean fight between 4 riders. Aldridge going out to the right, out of picture, and then Lauriane Nolot, Jessie Campman and Poema Newland going out to the left.
Ellie Aldridge with a lot of speed.
On the far side, yeah, good speed on the far side. Nolot has tacked early. She's going to have to go underneath the others. So first marginal advantage to Poema Newland and Jessie Campman with marginally better starts. Newland and Campman going further out to the left, and I'm wondering why Nolot tacked as early as she did. I think she felt that if she tacked any later, then the other 2 French riders would be maybe tacking on her air. So I feel like that's a slight disadvantage to Lauriane Nolot in the early stages.
Let's see if the decision of Ellie paid off, going to the right side. It looks like Lauriane might be crossing her in front, but we're about to see.
Meanwhile, here are the 2 riders on the far side, Jessie Campman and Poema Newland. Jessie Campman with the small advantage over Poema Newland. Campman on the left. Lauriane Nolot has tacked, and it looks like Nolot, if she's on ley line, is some way ahead of Ellie Aldridge. So Aldridge's port tack start and break to the right hasn't really worked that well for her. It looks like it's going to be Nolot going around in the lead. And so remember that Nolot, as the yellow bib wearer, is already on match point. So if she can hold on to this race win, like Max Mader, she would win the World Championship with just a single race. So it's time for the other French riders, Campman and Newland, to get their skates on, as well as Ellie Aldridge, the great British rider. Lauriane Nolot doing around 30 knots of speed down the course. Very similar speeds by the riders behind, but Nolot already jibed, and with quite a distance advantage in these early stages.
Yeah, quite a bit of a gap there.
Lauriane Nolot with the head cam on her helmet. Everyone's going to be wearing head cams at the Olympic Games, by the way. That's what I hear, and that we're going to be getting live footage directly off head cams, which, if we do that, would be some of the most amazing coverage that we'll see at the Olympic Games. Lauriane Nolot just about to round the bottom of the course. The reigning world champion, currently on course to successfully defend her title on home waters.
Looking very, very fast, and followed by Jessie and Ellie extremely close, and Poema right behind them.
And remind me, Lauriane Nolot rides on a Levitas foil?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so whereas Poema and Ellie on a Chupanga foil.
So Nolot on the, some people say the less stable but sometimes faster foil.
And Jessie as well on the Levitas.
Jessie Campman also on the Levitas, and the other 2 riders on the Chubanga. But so much of this is down to personal style as well, what you like. But it's fly surfer kites across the board.
Yeah.
And not much difference in terms of the technology being used up in the sky. And we're running out of time for the others to be able to attack. Ellie Aldridge on the far side has tacked onto starboard, but still some way back from Lauriane Nolot, who is about to tack. Her kite swings up into the sky. That's potentially the last tack of this championship here in Hyeres. If Lauriane Nolot can hold on to the wind. Oh, bit of a splashdown. Who was that? That was new.
That was Poema Newland, yeah.
Lauriane Nolot goes round the top mark with a bit of a gap. It's Jessie Campman and Ellie Aldridge who were chasing, and now Poema Newland after that splashdown a little bit further back in fourth.
So yeah, it looks like Lauriane now has quite a bit of space between her and Jessie.
She's got quite a sort of a pointy up board stance, the way that she rides downhill. Certainly fast, but quite different to some of the other riders. Nolot now safely onto Port Jibe, followed by Jessie Campman and Ellie Aldridge. Nolot coming down towards the bottom of the course. Can she do what Max Mader has just done? Can the defending world champion from 2023 see out this race and win the World Championships in the first and what potentially will be the only race of these women's finals? Final jibe completed. Back into speed stance.
She just has to get across the reach fine, and the world title will be confirmed.
So here comes Lauriane Nolot. No better place to win a World Championship than in your home country, on your home waters, just a couple of kilometers away from where you live. And Lauriane Nolot wins another world title. Congratulations to the French rider, punching the air and confirming her status as the world #1. And she goes to this Olympic Games, Paris 2024, as one of France's hot favorites for a gold medal.
Yeah, we can hear everybody quite excited on the beach. Yeah, she's done incredibly, and I mean, she's at the top of her game, isn't she? So very, very nice to see her win in home waters.
There are times when I felt like Lauriane Nolot hasn't sailed at her best, but when you can still not sail at your best and still win the World Championship,
yeah, that is.
You know that you're good.
I mean, everybody has good and bad days, so I mean, she's human after all, but incredible, and she took it home at the first final, so no chance for anyone else to attack.
Well, we are going to go and try and interview our newly confirmed world champions, Max Mader and Lauriane Nolot, on the beach here in the south of France. So we'll see if we can catch a chat, possibly with Max Mader and then Lauriane Nolot when she comes ashore. That's Lauriane celebrating with her team. We'll go to a break. We'll be back to you shortly when we will be on the beach. So here we are on the beach. We're going to see if we can get our new world champions, Max Mader. Let's see if we can get Max over for an interview.
Hello, hi.
Max, congratulations. You've done it again.
Yeah, I guess so.
How does it feel second time round?
just as punchy as the first one, I must say. Just as emotional, just as tight. And I mean, this is rare, but I'm at a loss for words. I'm just trying to process this right now.
I see your mum is here to help you celebrate. Your whole family is into kiting. These moments must be so special. I know winning your first World Championship was amazing.
Yeah.
What's it like doing it again?
I don't know. I think I value consistency and being able to show that we can race in strong competition, and managing to pull it off again, you know, makes it just as sweet as the last time. And what an experience this was this week here.
Now, what about when the two of your competitors tied themselves up in knots in that first tack out of the line? Were you aware of what was happening at the time?
I guess I had the best view of it. I had the front row seat to it, which is unfortunate, really. It's a shame to both of them, and I really wish that we could have had some good competition. But hey, sometimes you get some bad luck, and that's racing. So, you know, fortune smiled upon me today by not getting tangled up into that mess.
So you've sailed consistently well through the last couple of seasons. You are going to the Olympic Games as the clear favourite. I mean, to carry the world title into the Olympic Games, that's got to give you a lot of confidence.
I think it gives me more reassurance of my support, because the people that stand behind me have helped me come here. You know, sponsors, the federation, family, coach, training partner, all of this has come together. And I think I'm more happy that it reassures them that they've been doing the right thing for me, and I hope they're just as happy as I am.
Winning a gold medal, whether it's a World Championship or Olympic Games, that's a very big deal from any country. But for Singapore, that must be particularly special. We don't see that much success in sailing at this level for Singapore, so that must make you a very big deal at home. I'm sure the whole of Singapore is cheering for you today.
Well, to everyone at home, I hope you enjoyed the show.
It's an amazing show, Max. Congratulations. You saw it out in fine style. So go and celebrate with your family.
I will do so.
And we wish you the best of luck for the Olympic Games.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Max. And now we're going to see if we can get our new world champion in the women's division, Lauriane Nalot. And so Lauriane, she is confirming herself as the world #1 in the women's world, isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she must have felt a bit of pressure, but I mean, she managed it super well, and she took the title home for the second time, and what an amazing thing, just right before the Olympics. And as we said with Max, surely it must give them a big confidence boost just ready for the Olympics. So she's just here. We might get a few words.
Lauriane, congratulations.
Where's the...
There's the camera, way up there, way up there.
Yeah, but you know, usually my parents are watching the live, but now they're on the beach, so it's better, huh?
Lauriane, you've done this right where you live. You're trying to buy a house locally. I mean, they're going to give you a house now, aren't they?
No, I still have to pay for my house, unfortunately. Maybe one day, but it's too soon. In 2 months.
So in 2 months' time, you've got the Olympic Games. How important is it for you, for your confidence to win the World Championship again?
Wow, it felt so good. So good to be here at home, to have the second world title. I was super stressed because, like, I know the French girls are on fire. But yeah, thanks to them, I think like we're pushing the level so high. So yeah, I'm feeling more and more confident for the games, and now I can't wait to start it.
Absolutely. I know you're not going to like me for this. I feel like you haven't actually sailed at your very best this week, and yet you still managed to win the World Championship in one race in the final. Is that a fair assessment, that you haven't quite sailed your best, but you're still the world champion?
Yeah, I think the first 3 days I was really on fire, and then after I got a bit sick during the gold, so I was just trying to manage my energy at my best to be on fire today. So yeah, it was a lot of resting, physio, trying to sleep as much as possible. And yeah, I'm feeling super great today, so it's absolutely amazing.
Well, I'm sure your chickens at home will have been watching. They must be very proud of you and the rest of your family. So very best of luck for the next couple of months. You've got a lot riding on this. This is You've now won a World Championship on home waters. Now you've got to win Olympic Games on home waters.
Yeah.
Could be a pretty special year for you.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm really excited for this year, and yeah, it's pretty amazing what is happening to me until now. So yeah, I will see in 2 months. I'm a bit out of word, but yeah, I'm really excited.
Lauriane, you absolutely deserve it. Great to see you smiling. I know you haven't felt that well this week, but still you come through with flying colours. You've been wearing the yellow bib all week, and now you have the gold medal. So very, very best to you for this week.
Thank you very much, Andy. I hope to see you soon.
See you soon, Lauriane.
Yeah, and thank you, Sophia. Good luck. Amazing live. Thank you.
And
Yeah, it's 2 kisses in France.
so, and just to say, Sophia, our silver medalist is Ellie Aldridge, and Jessie Campman. She takes the bronze. Is that correct?
Yeah. And so two French girls on the podium, and Ellie with the silver medal. Amazing.
And as for the men behind Max Mader taking the gold, you must be very pleased to see Riccardo Pianozzi getting his best ever finish at a World Championship, the Italian taking silver, and Valentin Bontas from Austria gets up to the podium for the first time in a World Championship. So super happy for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I love to see an Italian flag on the podium, and that is truly amazing. And Riccardo deserves it, and I think he worked really, really well with the federation and everything to get there. So he truly deserves it. And same for Valentin. I mean, truly amazing. So, and just again, like right before the Olympics, what a great result for all of them.
Sophia Tomasoni, one of the best riders in the world, been an absolute privilege and honour to have you commentating alongside me today. So from me, Andy Rice, from Sophia Tomasoni, and from the rest of the crew here on the beach in Hyeres, thank you so much for watching today, and for all the riders making their debut in kiteboarding at the Olympic Games. We wish all of them the best. It's going to be the fastest sport in all of the Summer Olympics. It's going to be amazing to watch it there. So we can't wait to see kiteboarding presented to the rest of the world. So thank you for watching, and see you in a couple of months at the Olympic Games. See you then.